Okay, so there is so much information when you join this type of business, especially if you've never been in this type of business before, and it can be extremely overwhelming. And I just want you guys all to know that you do not need to know everything right away. Okay, you start from the beginning and you're constantly learning. Like, I've been in for 3 years and I'm still learning things. You're never going to know everything. So it's take it day by day, and your upline is there for you for a reason. Okay, especially in the first 3 months. The first 3 months that you joined, you're going to need a lot of help and you're going to have a lot of questions. Okay, but I'm so excited you guys are here. I'm so excited you guys all joined. This will be the best experience of your life, I promise. It's an amazing company with amazing products, and I'm just really excited to have each of you. Okay, so this type of business, you guys, is like 99% mindset. Okay, you have to have a positive mindset in this type of business, because otherwise you will get discouraged and you won't put forth the effort if you don't have a good mindset. So this is where I'm going to start. Okay, we all started this business for a reason, right? We all had a reason as to why we needed to add this business into our lives. And some people's whys are bigger than others, right? But your why should be something that motivates you, something that pushes you, something that makes you cry. It should be huge. And that should be your why, should be your drive behind why you show up every day to work this business. And a lot of people like to write their reason, their why down so that they see it every day. They're reminded of it every day. My why was to be able to stay home with my kids. That was my only why. And to me, it was big, because I never thought I'd be able to. So make sure you know your why, because your why should push you every single day. Another thing you need to decide is how much time and effort you want to put into this. Okay, so if you decide, this is kind of just a hobby for me, I'm going to work it when I can, which is great. Just know that I got to let someone else in. You'll get paid like it's a hobby. Okay, which that might be all you need. But if you decide today, I want to work all day and show up every single day, then you're going to get paid like it's a business. Okay, so when I joined this business, my hope was, to make $500 a month. That's what I wanted out of this. Just making $500 made me feel like I could quit my job. Little did I know I could match my dental hygiene income like right away. Okay, this compensation plan is set up to match your income as soon as you want to. Okay, you just have to have the drive to make it happen. So decide how much time and effort you want to put into it, and don't look back. Okay, when I joined this business, I had fun with it. I enjoyed it. I was passionate about it because I loved the products and I really just wanted to share them with everybody, So have that same mentality. And just know that the more you show up to things, like all of you guys are on this call right now, the more you show up, the more you're going to go up in the company. And when I joined, you guys, I went to every single event that was in the state of Colorado. No matter how far I had to drive, I was there for every single event. I showed up to everything because, guys, it was replacing my 9-to-5 job and letting me stay home with my kids. And not only that, I was helping other people achieve big things too, accomplish their whys. So it was exciting. So yeah, I just wanted to open up with that. It's all about mindset, being excited, and knowing what you want out of this, okay? So I want to start off with just basics because there's a lot of basics to learn. So number one, I want to make sure all of you guys are in certain Facebook groups. So one of them is Allie's Hair Bosses, which is my team page. So if your upline didn't add you to that group, let me know. Another one, you guys all should be in there because that's where you found the link. But the other one is Kendall's Hair Tribe. That's my upline. She's our SED, who is the top of the company. And then also a good one is Market Partner Official. Okay, this is the company-wide Facebook page, and this is where they do like live videos, announcements, all kinds of stuff. So for you guys to be in the know, make sure you're in all of those groups. There's also another one, it's called The Other 2%, and that is Kendall's upline. Her name is Julie Stevens, and she has been the #1 income earner in the entire company. So you guys literally are on the biggest team in the whole company because you're under Julie Stevens. Okay, next, if you guys, because a lot of you guys just joined like within the past couple days, and maybe you haven't made your first post yet and you're trying to figure out like, okay, what do I do? Because it's all overwhelming, right? So the best thing with opening up about your business is to create curiosity in this, okay? You don't want to spill the beans immediately. You want people to come to you wondering what you're doing, okay? So a good idea would be to, when you get your package, take a picture of your package on your front doorstep, or take a picture with your box about how you're so excited and post about this new opportunity in a box, okay? That will pique people's interest, and they don't know what's in the box, so they're gonna comment and be like, tell me more, what is this about? When I joined, I did a Facebook Live about it, didn't give much detail, but just shared how I was super excited. This opportunity was gonna do amazing things for our family, it's a newer opportunity, blah, blah, blah. So just show your excitement and leave people curious, wanting to ask questions. That's so important. And then, let's see. I have so much I want to talk to you guys about, and Emily has some more stuff. But Emily, do you want to share the things you wanted to talk about? And then I can go into like numbers and how to hit their first ranks and stuff.
Yeah, sure, I can do that. Hey guys, so I was just thinking, like, I was trying to think back when I first joined, because I joined just for the discount and I really didn't see myself doing this as a business. And when I started doing it as a business, I was just, you know, we're always learning. So now being in it for 5-ish months, 6 months, I've really tried to look back and see what things were helpful for me, like just little tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. So I thought I would share some with you guys. So I just have a little notebook here. So I think one of the main things that is super important is just to remember when you're sharing on your like Instagram or social media or whatever, if you lead with value and education, I think those are our two biggest things that we should be doing, is teaching people and solving their problems, right? We're not selling products, we're sharing, and we're problem solvers. We're giving solutions to people's products. So I think we really need to educate ourselves on the products. Like, that's not to say like, you know, this is my shampoo and it has this ingredient, this ingredient, this ingredient, this ingredient, but like to know some key points about the product so that you can always be giving value and educating your customers or clients. So that way they know like what sets Monat apart. Like, there's a lot of awesome products out there. There's a lot of great products, and obviously we know ours are great too, but they don't know that, and they need to know the how, and they need to know the why. So I think if you're always teaching people and you come at it like an aspect that you want to help them solve their problems, and you're always leading with value, not with like, this is our sale and you can save this amount of money, you can get this amount of savings, like those are all great points too. But I think if you lead with value and education first, that draws people in and that piques their interest, because you're trying to solve their problems, you're trying to relate to people. Maybe you had problems with your skin or certain hair issues. So if you lead with that and then you talk about the products that solve your issues and why, And I think that's like super, super important to remember. What else did I have? I just have some like really short bullet points here. I wrote down to document your own journey and transformations. Facts tell, but stories sell. So if you're brand new to this business, or even if you're not, but you haven't been taking your own personal like before and after pictures, I know for me, like I noticed my hair getting better for sure, but it was until I took, or when I put my like 4-month picture progress next to like my 1-year progress, I was like, holy crap, these products are actually like so amazing. Because I feel like you kind of get used to the transformation because you're looking at yourself every day in the mirror, but it's until you take that before and after and you keep taking those progress and transformation pictures. I think those are huge. And yeah, facts tell, stories sell. So make sure, again, like just going back to your social media, I think it goes a lot further than just to, when you lead with value and you lead with education, try and tell a story too. Like I know I struggled with adult hormonal acne for like years and years. And so me just opening up, being vulnerable about that and talking about that, people can relate to that and are going to be more prone, and it's going to pique their interest to ask, like, tell me more, or what products did you use? What helped you with your skin, or what products helped you with this? So it's really important to just have your own personal stories and don't be afraid to share those. Another thing, like just super good tip for your phone, something that I learned the hard way is I have like over 2,000 pictures on my phone. And so when there was a flash sale, like for the Rejuvenique oil or something, I'd have to sit there and scroll and scroll and scroll and find pictures, content pictures that I did, or before and afters or what have you. So what I've done is, and probably some of you guys have already done this, I don't think it's like a huge, I don't know, it's not that amazing of a tip. It's probably pretty self-explanatory, but I started doing different photo albums for different products and different topics. So I have photo albums for like Rejuvenique. I have photo albums for the skincare, and then getting into specific skincare items. That way, in case there's a flash sale or something like that, I have a picture. I have the little PDFs in our Monet apps, which is another thing. I know Allie's going to touch on that, I think, but those Monet apps, guys, are huge. If you're just doing the free website, I really suggest you pay the $20 a month to get the apps, because you can share the PDFs, you can share videos and things like that. But I also have like albums of my hair progress, skin progress, just like anything under the sun. It's helped a ton, so that you're not scrambling, like, what do I post today? And you're just scrolling, and it takes forever to find something. Another thing with that too is phone notes. I started notes in my phone specifically for Monet, and then I have them broken down into different things like a VIP program, how to talk to customers, how to enroll a new market partner, different points about the shampoo and conditioner and which one to suggest for which person or whatever. So I have notes like for my team, like stuff that I would send to my team to help them. And then I have notes for myself to help a customer, or just notes that I need to know. Like when people give you objections, like I was kind of dealing with this with one of my girls today. Somebody ordered skincare from her and then talked to a friend and was like, I heard there's this ingredient, this ingredient, this ingredient. So we had to do some digging and find that those ingredients were fine and like settle everything with this customer. But then I went back in my phone notes and made a folder for like objections like that. So if something comes up about a certain ingredient, you have an article to share, you have something to share. So just making phone notes. Another thing that I think has been super helpful that I wish I would have known in the beginning is to not be super long-winded with my customers. I'm the type of person that like I get so super excited and I just want to like word vomit and be like, Monet does this and it's amazing and these are all the things, da, 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 da. And they get this long paragraph and they're just like, hey, I can't get to that right now. And they either don't read it at all or they read it way later. So I really utilize graphics. Like when someone says, hey, what is Monet, or how did your hair get like that? I'll ask them if they've heard of Monet, and then if they say no, I send them a graphic that I made that took me like 5 minutes on WordSwag, which is an app, that says like Monet is an anti-aging natural hair care or naturally based hair care line, promotes growth, promotes a healthy scalp. So it's a quick, simple way of getting a short message across to your potentials. I have one for like the 3 ways to experience Monet, just some like other things that could be useful, or the VIP perks. So instead of me talking and sending a huge text message, I will really utilize graphics, and I found that's been super helpful, and people can save them. Like my new customers, if they just got their shampoo and conditioner, I'll send them a graphic on how to wash. So instead of typing it out, I'll send them a picture, a graphic, and they can save it to their phone. They can reference it later. They don't have to go through a huge thread and try and read those instructions. And then the last couple points here, I just put, if you're brand new in this, just kind of pay attention to what's working, like your whole journey, what's working and what's not working, because that's what you're going to take to your team later. So obviously we're learning along the way, and you know, you're going to make mistakes and you're going to think what you're doing right now might be ideal. And then as you learn, you're like, actually, there's a better way. So just kind of pay attention to what works for you, and maybe take notes of that, or just kind of keep it in the recesses of your mind to bring to your team once you start growing your team, because you're going to tell them, look, these things worked for me, they were beneficial, and these things didn't work for me, so you guys can learn from my mistakes, kind of thing. So always be thinking ahead, even if you don't have your own team now and you're brand new, just always be thinking of yourself as a leader, and think of yourself as the rank that you want to be at, so that you can teach your team once you have a team of your own. Okay, the very last thing I have is just to be confident. Be confident in our products and like the VIP program. I know sometimes we can prejudge people and pre-assume that they don't have the budget for it, that yeah, our products are amazing, but they're kind of, quote, expensive. But if you lead that way and you're kind of like, yeah, I know they're a little bit expensive, but they're gonna grow your hair and they're, you know, they're amazing, like you're already kind of planting that seed of, well, yeah, they kind of are expensive. So personally for me, I don't discuss price at all. I will send them the hair questions. They answer the hair. I don't really use the hair quiz, but that's just me. I'll send them hair questions. They answer the hair questions. I ask for their email. I tell them what I recommend, and then I go right to building a cart for them. And then they understand the VIP program, but I'm not telling them prices. They are looking at that on their end. And then if they come to me and have an issue with the price, or they ask me about prices, that's when I'm going into the value. That's when I'm saying how long my bottles last me. That's when I say, you know, you only need a dime to quarter size amount. That's when I say it's going to melt your scalp. So I used to wash my hair every day, and now I can go 3 to 4 days. So you have to be really confident in what we have and in our programs, because they really are amazing. I mean, I don't know of any other programs where you can get so many amazing perks like the VIP program. So if you hesitate at all, then you're kind of planting that seed of hesitation to your customers. So that's just my own, like, that's my own way of doing it. But I have noticed, like, when I don't lead with the price and I don't mention prices at all, it's always worked out in my favor, because I'm leading with the value and I'm educating, and they could honestly care less about the price. And if they do have an issue with the price, we can remove a product from their cart or set up a hair care plan so they know they're taken care of, and you're not bombarding them with all this product in one purchase, kind of thing. But yeah, just be confident in the programs that we have. So that was pretty much it. Do you want to share the rest of your stuff, and then I'll finish with like showing them how to enroll?
For sure. Yeah, that was awesome. But yeah, I mean, you're going to learn as you go things that you should do and things that you shouldn't. I mean, if you're not failing, then you're not learning and growing. Okay. So, I mean, you're going to fail and you're going to make mistakes and you're going to change things, and that's part of the process. Okay. So don't stress out that you have to do everything perfect, because I still make mistakes. So yeah, if your upline hasn't told you about Market Partner Academy, that's a really good place to go to. It's in your back office under resource library, and then you go to Market Partner Academy. Some really good training videos on like products and prospecting and all of that. If you want to watch those, they're a little bit boring, so I'm sorry, but this is why we're doing this onboarding training, so it can be a little more, you know, enjoyable, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to talk to y'all a little bit about like lingo and bonuses and how to hit your first rank. Okay, so you just joined. The first 3 months that you're in this company are the best months, because you can make the most money off the bat. This company offers so many bonuses that you'll lose track of them, because there's so many. So your first 3 months are called your Smart Start period. Okay, so if you joined in the middle of the month, that still counts as your first month. So basically, in your first month, and when you get your box, they'll have like a Smart Start road map is the word I was thinking. So you can track this. But basically, for every 4 VIPs that you enroll in the same month, you're going to get a $60 bonus for that on top of your commissions. And then for every market partner that you enroll under you, you're going to get a product pack bonus. So whichever product pack they decided to buy, you as the upline will get a bonus. And I couldn't remember these numbers, so I went to look. And if they buy the $199 pack, you're going to get a $50 bonus. If they buy the biggest product pack, you get a $350 bonus. Isn't that insane? Just for signing someone up. And you guys, like, you want to explain to your potential market partners that it's kind of important to get a little bit bigger pack, because then there's more variety to share with your potential customers. If you're just getting the $199 pack, you get like the volume system, which is only good for certain hair types, you know? But I mean, if that's all they can afford, you know, it's okay. But I just like to always tell people, like, you know, this is the deepest discount they're ever going to get is right now when they first join. So go for one of the bigger packs, because you'll get a bigger variety of skincare and hair care. So crazy. I didn't even know that you got a $350 commission off the biggest pack, which is $7.99. So you get half of the money to you and half of the money goes to the company. So anytime you build you get 4 VIPs and 1 market partner, that is considered a block in our company. Okay. This company keeps it super simple. Really, you just want to focus on building blocks. So 4 VIPs, 1 market partner. And every time you do that, you're going to get a $150 bonus. Okay. So if you add that up, the VIP bonus plus the product pack bonus from signing up a market partner, plus the block bonus, you're making anywhere from $260 to $560 on that block with all of those bonuses from just building 1 block. When you build 3 blocks, which would be 3 market partners and 12 VIPs in your first 3 months, you're going to get an extra $500 bonus on top of those bonuses. Okay. So what this company is doing is setting you up for success. Okay. If you can build 1, it's called a Mo neighborhood when you have 3 blocks. If you can build 1 Mo neighborhood in your first 3 months, guess what? You're set up for success. You've got 12 returning customers. You've got 3 people working your business for you, which will get you to the 2nd rank in the company. Like, focus on building a block a month. And you know what? You can build more than that and you could make 2 or 3 Mo neighborhoods and make so much extra bonuses on top of all of your commission. So I added up the numbers, and if you build 1 Mo neighborhood, your bonus potential there is like $1,200 up to just over $2,000 for 1 Mo neighborhood, and that's just bonuses. That's not your commission. So you can see right there, that's how I matched my dental hygiene income in my first month. I made $3,000, okay? So if you can just focus on building your blocks, as many as you can, you're gonna see so much extra cash on your paycheck. So does anyone have any questions on building blocks and building a Mo neighborhood at all? I think I explained it okay. Another bonus that you can get is rank up bonuses. Okay, so those bonuses range anywhere from $100 all the way up to $20,000, which insane, right? And I will show you. So this is my $10,000 check. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, like, it is totally possible, you guys. It's possible to get any of these bonuses just by working your business, okay? I've heard them say before, like if you can build just a block a month, you're going to make it to the top of the company. So really, truly, you only need 8 market partners in this business to hit the top of the company. 8 runners in this business. Okay, so let me just briefly talk about how to hit your first rank in the company. There's some lingo in there, so I'm going to fill you in on that. But there's going to be a word called PV. You're going to see PV when you log into your back office. That just means your personal volume, okay? PV is anything that you buy from your website or a customer orders. So this is your orders, and your customer orders are going to be considered your personal volume. Okay, when you join with a product pack, that's part of your personal volume. Never again will product packs count towards your personal volume, just when you first join. Okay, the next one is GV. Okay, GV stands for your group volume, and this includes your personal volume. Your group volume is the same. Your personal volume is included in your group volume, as well as any market partners under you also count towards your group volume. Okay, so you and anyone under you that sells stuff, that's all your big group volume, okay? And then as you get higher up in the ranks, there's a thing called DV, and that's downline volume. You don't need to know about that right now. So just know personal volume and group volume. Okay, so to hit your first rank, which is MMP, you need to have 2 active lines under you, okay? 2 active lines mean 2 market partners, and each of them need to have 200 in personal volume. Okay, so if they join with a product pack, they're going to automatically have 200 at least in personal volume. So they're going to be active. So you need 2 active lines. You need 300 in personal volume. So you yourself need to buy stuff, or you need to sell product to get to that 300. And then you and those 2 active lines together need to sell 1,200 in group volume. Okay, and by doing these 3 things, that will get you to the very first rank in the company, and that will get you a $100 bonus. To get this bonus, you have to hit MMP within the first 3 months to get the bonus. I think that's important to know. So this is just an encouragement to try and get to MMP, within your first 3 months. That's what you want to get there as soon as you can. If you can do it within your first 2 weeks or even first month, that's amazing. But you guys, it's so doable, because if you have 2 market partners join that are active, that's 400 right there. And then if you have 300 from your personal volume, what is that? That's 700 in group volume right there. If you guys each just sell a little bit more, you've hit your first rank, okay? And when you keep ranking up, the percentages you make, your pay basically goes up too. So yeah, that's how you hit your first rank. It's not hard, but map yourself out. And as you get market partners, as you hit things, mark it off on a piece of paper. Map yourself out so you know what you've accomplished and what you need to accomplish. I really like when you log into your back office, it shows you a really good map of it. That little wheel that has like a blue line that goes around it. It will show you what you have. It starts filling it all in as you go. So that's a really good way to track where you're at. So definitely use that. I'm a big visual person. And then let's see. Okay, back office. Emily briefly mentioned this, but the nice thing about Monate is there's no commitment to anything else once you join. So you don't have to pay for your back office. You don't have to pay for a website. You don't have to purchase a minimum amount of products every month. There's no commitment there, which is great. So it's basically just a yearly renewal fee of $49.99. So on your anniversary month, you just renew for $50. So you could not buy any more product, but then just renew in a year, but you'll be buying products for yourself. So that's not a big deal. However, you can pay $19.99 for the back office. You're going to get it free for the first 30 days. And then if you don't downgrade, it's going to automatically start charging you $19.99. So if you don't want to pay $19.99 off the bat, let your upline know and they can help you downgrade your back office to basic until you decide to upgrade. But here's what comes with the $19.99 monthly fee. So basically, you get access to a bunch of apps that are going to help your business. Okay, and these are the apps that, and you get a lot of extra stuff in your back office that helps you, but the apps that you'll be able to have access to are Monate Vibe. So if you don't have these apps, write them down and download them. Monate Vibe is basically an app that takes you straight to your back office. It's so much easier than going through the website. So get Monate Vibe. Monate Connect is another one, and this is the big reason why I pay for the $19.99 back office every month, because that's where you can send samples directly from an app to somebody. So you're not having to get the samples, put them together, mail them out. You can send samples directly to somebody through that app. Plus there's like informational videos, there's product info sheets, there's graphics, there's so many things with that app. But to have both of those apps, you have to have the Pro back office. And then also the Mo Money app is a good one to have. Well, you have to have that because that's how you transfer your paychecks into your bank account. So make sure you have the Mo Money app as well. And a lot of people have questions about like, when do I get paid? So if you just joined, as soon as you make a sale, you're gonna get an email, or you're gonna get an email from Paylutions, and you will receive a card in the mail, a debit card, and they will pay you that commissions like 2 weeks later. Okay, so don't expect it immediately. It'll be a little bit delayed. But we get paid 5 times a month. So every Friday we get paid. And on Fridays we get paid our commission, and we get paid product pack bonuses. So that bonus off of the product pack when people join, we get paid those on Fridays. And just know it's going to be a 2 weeks after that person joined that you're going to get that payment. And then we also get paid on the 15th of every month. And this is normally the bigger check. This is when you get paid on your downline. So all the percentages of your whole downline, you get paid on the 15th, as well as like rank up bonuses. My Cadillac payment gets paid on the 15th, that kind of stuff. Okay. So just know there's 5 times we get paid each month. And if y'all have any questions, like detailed questions, feel free to unmute yourself and I can explain anything better that I did not explain very well. But this was basically, I hope I didn't overwhelm anyone. I just wanted to talk about the main things that you will need to know now, and know that like you're gonna get training throughout this whole process. Like, we've got 2 team trainings this month, an opportunity call that you can invite people to that may be interested in the opportunity. Like, you're not doing this alone. You have all of us backing you up, helping you out, because when you're new, you're not going to know all the things to say and do. But before we hop off the call, Emily was going to show you guys an easy way to sign up VIPs and market partners. That is going to change your business and make it a lot easier for yourself, and it's going to get your customers to place the order. So Emily, are you going to screen share that, Emily?
Yeah, I was going to screen share it.
Awesome.
I was just going to say too, what you said about getting paid. I don't think they do, like, I never got a debit card. So I think you get the choice. I don't know if it's different from when or if I don't know if that's a Canada thing, but okay. Yeah, you had to choose, like, you got an email after you got paid, like the next week, I think, or 2 weeks, and then you create an account and you decide if you want direct deposit or if you want a card. I don't know if that's different in the
Oh,
States, or I don't know if that's changed for you.
yeah.
I never got a card, so I just thought
So
I'd say that.
does yours get directly deposited into your checking account?
Yeah, that's what I chose, but you can
That is
choose to
so
get a
nice.
card or direct deposit.
Okay. Yeah, see mine gets deposited into my Mo Money app and then I have to transfer it to my bank account. So maybe that's different in the US than Canada.
Oh yeah, I still have to, I just go for my email actually. I didn't even know there was a Mo Money app, so I might get that, but I just go from the email that says you got paid, and there's a little link that says go to my Paylutions account. I go to that, and I have to physically transfer the funds to my bank account, but I never got a card is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I just want to say something.
Yeah.
Automatically goes. I don't have to do anything. It
Really?
automatically goes into my account. I get an email, I think twice a month. It transfers. I don't know why. They asked me if I wanted to do that, and I was like, yeah, sure. So
yeah, well then that's nice.
You're
Look out for an email
Oh,
though.
that's really nice.
yeah.
It's going to be called Paylutions, I think. So you'll get an email about how to set that up. Okay, so Emily, do you want to share how to sign up VIPs and market partners to make it easy?
Yeah. We didn't really discuss this beforehand, but this is the way that I do it. I'm sure this is the way that most people do it.
You know what? I have learned so much.
I'm sure it's the normal way.
So I am the most disorganized person ever, and Emily is like the most organized person ever. And I'm like, teach me your ways, because I like lose track of everything.
Can you guys see my screen?
Not yet. I can't. It just
No?
has a picture of you.
Oh wait, hold on. Okay, I think I got it now. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so you're gonna log into, this is how I do all my customers. I like me to do, like, take the hard work out of it. So I enroll all my customers. I don't ever just have them go and enroll themselves or look me up or whatever, or share my link. I always build a cart for them. So you're gonna make sure you're logged into your back office, and then you're gonna go to enroll at the top, and you're gonna click enroll VIP. And then obviously you're gonna choose your market here. So it's kind of nice because they have the different languages too. So just make sure, for the sake of being a Canadian, I'm gonna put Canada on there. So make sure you choose your market, your language, and then you just start building their cart. So I'm just gonna throw in some random stuff. So renew shampoo, it shows it here on the right-hand side with the one-time fee of VIP registration, which again, keep in mind, I'm in Canada, so the prices are a little bit more expensive than what you guys have probably been trained on. And then conditioners, pick a conditioner, and then we'll do one styling. Hopefully am I doing this too fast?
No, I'm good, but
okay.
I'm speaking for me, so.
So then here on the right, and I'm on an iPad, so I don't know if this is different on a laptop, but you can add your only for you item. So it's kind of nice. We have 3 to choose from this month. Okay, and then you can either click continue down here at the bottom. I just like to go at the top because you can see it has the button, well, not the buttons, but number 1, number 2, number 3. It just is easier to see. So then you're gonna press continue and go on to step number 2, which is create their flex ship. So you always have to create their second cart. I'm sure you guys already know this stuff. So I personally, and maybe Allie, you can chime in, I don't change the date here because I tell them we're gonna set them up with a hair plan. And so I just leave the date. It will always push it out a month, pretty much. Is that right, Allie?
Yeah, it automatically does a month out.
Yeah, so I just leave it. And then I'm just gonna put the oil, because I know that will qualify them for their flex ship. Okay, so now at this point, instead of pressing continue, you're actually gonna press save. This is the beauty, it's so easy. You're gonna press save and you will have gotten their email, and you're gonna start typing in their email. And then once you finish typing in their email, you're going to click save, and it's going to tell you that it sent their cart to their email. So yeah, it's super easy because then they get a email and they have the link to go to their cart. They can take a look at their cart. They can change anything out, ask you any questions. And this is what I meant earlier about they can see the price now for themselves. And then if they have any questions, they can bring it up. But that's just me. Okay, so you want me to show how to do a market partner now? Is that good for VIP then? Do you want to add anything?
Yeah, no, that was perfect.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see, how do I get out of here? Back. Back. Sorry. Oh, shoot.
Oh, darn it.
Okay. Okay, so now we're gonna go to enroll. So same thing, you logged in, enroll, market partner. I honestly don't even know any other way to do this because this is the only way that I do it. So then yeah, same thing, make sure you choose your market, make sure that's right, that's super important. And then obviously it shows you all the different product packs here. If they were already a VIP customer, then I just have them do it on their own because it's super easy. They just log into their back end, and on their account, they can click upgrade to market partner. So actually, now that I'm doing this, I don't think I've ever, can you pre-send a market partner card? Because I've actually never done this now that I'm doing this right now.
Yeah, you can. And it's just like this, but you just don't, this is all you do. You just click save right here and send
Okay.
the cart.
But,
so, I mean,
but they can they can add additional products up here if they wanted to, right?
Yep.
Okay.
They can add more. Mm-hmm.
All right. That's it.
Yeah, but you don't set them up a flex ship or anything. You just,
Yeah.
I mean, most of the time, market partner wise, they're either already a VIP and they can easily just upgrade, like Emily said, from their back office to a market partner. So I use that more to send VIPs their cart than anything because it's more complex, and a lot of people that haven't been on our website can get a little bit confused. So it's a really great tool to help make it easier, because if people have a hard time and get confused, they're going to give up. So you want to just make it as easy as possible. Yeah, and then there's the Product Plus discounts that your customers can get. So the more they buy, the more they save. So on top of their 15%, they can also save an additional 25% on their products once they put a certain amount in their cart, which I forget. I think it might be like 200. It's different for US and Canada, but there's going to be a lot that you have to learn, but you don't need to know it all, like I said. So I just hope that this kind of touched on a few main points to get you started. And if you guys have further questions, reach out to your upline. If they don't have the answer, you can come to me. I'm your next upline, and we'll get you taken care of. And I hope that all of you can hop on the team calls so that you can learn more as you go.
Ask a question.
Yes.
Okay, so I just signed up a VIP to be a market partner, and nothing special, you guys. It's just my mom.
Hey, that's good.
And she had a flex ship planned out to go out on, well, it was on the 2nd. Mm-hmm. Do you guys know what's going to happen to that flex ship? Is it still going to go out, or?
Yeah, so flex ships, this is a good question. Flex ships don't go out on Saturday or Sunday. So if they were scheduled for a weekend, they're going to go out tomorrow on Monday.
Okay. So it's still going to go out even though she signed up as a market partner, right? That's the...
As a VIP? Her VIP flex ship?
Yeah. So she set up her VIP flex ship to go out on Saturday, which is going to go out on Monday, but now she just switched to market partner.
Oh, so good question. Let me look into that, Sarah, and I'll let you know. That was a really good question. Another thing I'll just say real fast is flex ships only happen from the 1st to the 25th of each month. So if you're a new market part or a new VIP, you can sign up after the 25th of the month, but just know for current VIPs and market partners, flex ships are only go out from the 1st to the 25th. I don't want that to be a surprise at the end of the month when you want to set up a flex ship order. So, and I wish I knew this in the beginning. When you want to order products, order it through a flash sale or your flex ship. Because if you just go to shop to buy products, you're going to be charged for shipping. You're not going to get a free product, and it's going to cost you a lot more. So anytime you want to order products, go to your flex ship or order during a flash sale. So I didn't know that, and I spent like $18.99 on shipping in the beginning because, okay, you guys, this is another thing. Your upline is not going to determine your success, okay? It's 100% up to you. And I mean, when I joined under a random girl I didn't know, and she did not help me at all, not one bit. And you know what? I ranked up to MMB, which is like the 4th rank in the company my first month, without any help, okay? So your success is not determined from your upline and what your upline does for you. It's what you do, okay? It's the work that you put into it. So yes, we're here to help you, and everyone on this call has an awesome upline, so you're lucky. But I just know like your success is what you put into it. That's what you're going to get out of it. And another thing is people are going to join your business and people are going to buy from you if they like, know, and trust you. Okay. So this is all about building trust with your following, with your friends. Obviously your friends should trust you, but just know like being you is what's important, and being trustworthy, and people will buy from you if they like, know, and trust you. So that's all I have for tonight. This went longer than I planned, which it always does. But I hope this was all very helpful information, and you guys are going to do awesome. And don't stress out. Just do what you know. And if you don't know, just reach out. So, all right. Well, have a good Sunday, guys, and have a good start to the week tomorrow. And we're going to have our team call Tuesday night, same time. I guess it's 8 o'clock Central Time. So I hope to see all of you guys there. And yeah, have a good night.
Thanks, Sally.
You're welcome. Good night, guys.
Good night. Thank you.
You're so welcome.